Alright.
You gonna blind me?
No, it says no flash.
Good. Those are my favorite kind. What can I do for you, Thomas?
Alright, so firstly, what is your name and your position in
My name? Alright, my name is Jay Howlett. I'm a sergeant in the artificer company of the State Garrison, or excuse me, the State Artillery Regiment.
Yeah. Okay, and what's your family life like?
Well, what do you mean? I mean, I have a wife and I have 3 children.
Okay. Are there any changes that occurred since you came to Williamsburg?
Oh man, you can write a book. Things change here every day. This is a big place and it is an active city. And history, in spite of our perception of it, you know, these are the facts, and this is it's always changing because there's always more than one side of the story, and there's always new information coming to light. And so the way we look at things, you know, what we used to think of, this is the truth, we've had to question and we've had to reevaluate that answer. So there's been a lot of changes in various ways that we do things.
Okay. What are new ideas that you've encountered since you've come here?
Are you talking from a museum standpoint? I think
Colonial.
Yeah, since
things don't change anywhere near as rapidly. And the main reason probably is because of modern communication methods. You know, today, you know, I want to send you a message in your home in Philadelphia. I can have it to you in minutes.
Huh?
When I was your age, if I wanted to send somebody a message, I had 2 choices. What were my 2 choices? When I was your age, which isn't, you know, yeah, I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Phone call?
Phone call. I could make a phone call. My other choice?
Yeah.
I had to mail a letter. Now, if I wanted to order something, say from a catalog, right? Today you go, oh man, I want these X-ray specs at the back of the comic book. Probably at the bottom there is, you know, jacksjokescott.com, right? So you get online and you pay for it electronically, and 3 days later it's sitting on your doorstep when you get home from school, right? When I was a kid, I had to actually write the letter, check it, put it in the mail it. It was weeks to get some. So those are huge changes. Now think about it. How fast is the fastest I can move a message in the 18th century? I want to send a message to you in Philadelphia in the 18th century. What are my choices?
Well, horseback and a boat. River,
right.
Up the river.
Right.
Or
Do you know how long it takes to get from here to Philadelphia on horseback?
A while.
A week?
It's better than a week. When Peyton Randolph went up to the First Continental Congress in 1774, it took him 9 days to get to Philadelphia from here. 9 days. But think about it. He could have taken a boat. That really would have been faster. I think that there was, well, the politicians do things sometimes that aren't maybe the easiest way. But I mean, did Mr. Obama, when he was campaigning, really have to take a bus? He could have flown from city to city, right? But did a lot of people see that bus go by? Yeah. Yeah. The same thing with Mr. Randolph. A lot of people saw his coach go by. So what he was doing was making a political statement by going overland, even though he probably could have done it faster in a boat. But even on a boat, it was going to take days for him to get there.
All right,
but is that going to change anytime soon?
No.
Probably not.
No. When's it going to get faster? When are we going to be able to get a message faster than Mr. Randolph could get to Philadelphia?
1900s.
Maybe a little bit earlier because of something that happens.
The trains. Of
course,
during the Civil War.
Yeah, a little bit before that, we start building a pretty decent rail system. So let me see, I can make it on a train to Philadelphia in about 6 hours, maybe. Maybe less. Maybe less. But that's with stops.
Right.
All right. So by the 19th century, we can do it quite a bit faster, and then by the 1920s, we can do it by car. We can do it in what, 5 hours to drive, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, and what were your ideas / opinions about slavery and free blacks?
You know, I think that most people probably don't have an opinion. I think most people just don't think about it. It's just the way it is. And I don't think that a lot of folks are giving it a great deal of thought. I think some of the folks that are educated, that have time to think about that around making a living, you know, people like Peyton Randolph, people like Thomas Jefferson, you know, some